Hello, I'm Jody Wolf. You're watching Expoz on November 26, 2015, 11:26 p.m. Birmingham, and it's Thanksgiving's Day, and at least for about 34 minutes, longer. Um, Today, not a whole lot being mentioned or talked about, rather, a lot being mentioned, but somehow. And I'm going to start with Cern. I'm going to start with the Collider and Shiva, the death statue there right in the middle of it. Something is going on there, and even the people who has been talking about it, they're kind of on the hush right now. I don't know if they're trying to verify some information or they have verified the information and they just hadn't figured out how to give it out yet. And I've never known people to be um, quiet when there's something going on. But in this case, there is. And I don't know what that is. But I believe really soon we'll be hearing more about that. And by the way, I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving Day. And wouldn't it be great if we could extend this starting at midnight for another 72 hours and make this carry around the world? Make every person in battle stop, lay down his arm. Everyone who's got a gun in their hand, uncock it, pocket it. Everyone that's got a shotgun, put the safety on, lay it down, and everybody who's got their thumb on the missile, ready to launch, just hold off. Don't you know if nothing happened for the next 72 hours plus this 12, don't you think that there would be a difference somehow, some way in every country around the world? I do. I really do. There's so many countries that hadn't known that peace, and I can't say that it started when America went into Iraq. No, because you had a man over there that was killing far more people than died in the Iraqi war, and Saddam Hussein, and you had the same in Libya, and you had the same in Iran. And as peaceful as it sounds, you have the same in Turkey. I see a bunch of two-faced people over there wearing suits, and they call themselves, I guess, anyway, you know what I'm talking about. If everyone would stop it and lay down their arms, things would improve so rapidly, day by day, in just 72 hours, they would want more of it. And then give it another 48 hours. And by the time this went on, and I don't mean lay it down and stare down a guy or give him the finger and shoot cuss words at him. I mean do nothing but go home or go to work or go to church. Just be at peace. For every day that we were in peace, people would want it more and more and more. And I'm taking that from a little 12-year-old girl that her life was changed when she was able to move to this country. And out in the yard playing for the very first time in her life in green grass, had a frisbee in her hand, playing with her little brother and a neighbor. She has been interviewed, or was being interviewed, She's never known peace at age 12. What does that say about the rest of us? It says a lot. That's my wish, that everyone would lay it down. And only God can make it happen, but we do know what the Bible says. The end times will come, and they'll come in the way God said they would when he showed John exactly what would happen. It's all written, and it's going to happen. Okay, in the meanwhile, back to the business I was talking about with the bank, having problems, people getting their money. Well, this is increasing. It's not just in California, not just here in Alabama. It's in several communities, small towns today. So much has happened since like Thursday, last week. The amounts that they don't question, the people that have it and can afford to do it, are up to about $3,000. $10,000. You have to have a written statement. You have to have proof of where it goes and what it's paying for. And for an example, a friend of mine is a home builder. He takes out cash money, pays his laborers, and I know also a crew, bricklayers, for a home builder that takes cash out and pays his crew. Well, they're having a time getting that cash. So, we don't know what comes next, but something is starting here. And again, between 1 and 3,000 is generally not questioned. Between 4,000 and 7,000, you have to do something or show them something, but over 8,000 and 10,000 is almost out of the question. This is happening, and it's happening now. So you have that going on, and it's picking up here in our country sharply. And that includes that new card that I came out that I did a blog on. The new card that had the chip in it. This is when the cash is going to get harder to get, when the last of us get these cards with these chips. Then it'll be tougher to get cash to carry around. Okay, and then you have the collider. And again, something's going on there, but people are being silent. Don't know why, not yet. Also, sightings at the yin yang in the Four Corners section just really ramped up lately. And they're not sightings of UFOs, they're sightings of beings walking around, moving about, even attacking people. Four Corners section is Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, and Utah. And that road that went through the Four Corners, I've traveled it a number of times. First time was in 1995. And left the Grand Canyon, went that way toward Durango, Colorado. And it never dawned on me the name of that road until after they changed the name of that road. The name of that highway was Route 666, not Route 66. Okay? Don't confuse that. That goes through the country and goes, in crisscrossing I-40 until it gets to the mountains and crosses the mountains and heads down to California and goes into Los Angeles. So don't confuse it with that. This is Road 666. That's the name of the highway at Four Corners. And I never really thought much about it. Had I known it, I probably would have avoided it. Anyway, Guys, a lot about to happen, in my opinion, and other opinions that I've read and listened to. And I just think, something's going to happen really big. And all I ask that you be prepared, and I hope that you all had, and will have a remainder of a good weekend that lies ahead. Let's get 72 hours around the world, make everybody lay down their arms. Just that time. See what difference it might make. Jody Wolf Expoz. Oh, by the way, pray for that. Otherwise, it's not going to happen.